Welcome back everybody to another episode of This is 50. It's me, and we got news. We got news coming out today that Tory Lanez has been stabbed multiple times at Tehachapi State Prison, and he was subsequently rushed to a hospital in Bakersfield, California. Now, I got some more details for you guys. Before I get into it, I want to make sure y'all are subscribed. Hit the notification bell so you can stay up to date with all the latest news. Also, if you want extra episodes of This is 50 and behind-the-scenes access, join our channel. Exclusive content dropping there every single day. But without further ado, let's get right into this breaking news story. Okay, so according to TMZ sources, Tory Lanez was stabbed several times in the upper torso by another inmate at around 4:30 p.m. yesterday. Now, this is on June, so again, this was yesterday. June at around 4:30 p.m. Another inmate approached Tory Lanez while he was in the prison yard, and he was stabbed several times in the upper torso. Sources say the fight was over an argument that happened the night before. That was verbal. It was not physical. Torey Lanez and another inmate were arguing, got into a physical altercation the next day. Another inmate jumped in, pulled out a shank, and started stabbing Tory Lanez. Now, what's crazy about this is that the prison guard, the source says, they did nothing. They just stood by and watched this take place. So Tory Lanez was stabbed several times. He was then rushed to a local hospital in Bakersfield. His condition is currently unknown at this time. We don't know how serious these stab wounds are. We don't know what his status is right now. He was transported from Tehachapi State Prison to the hospital. So that tells us he was somewhat conscious. It could have been very serious. It could be very minor. As I find out more, I will definitely keep y'all updated. This is actually happening right now as I speak. So if you watch live, this might actually be updating live as we go. But the important thing here is that Tory Lanez was stabbed multiple times. Let's kind of get down to why this could have happened. So Tory Lanez is at Corcoran State Prison. I just want to clear that up because there's different prisons in the Corcoran area. There's a level 2 and level 3. He was at level 2 and apparently level 2. There's a lot of homies, a lot of gang members. He was telling anybody who would listen that he's not a Blood or a Crip. He's not affiliated with any gangs, which puts a target on your back, because then people think that you're a rat. And once you're a rat, you're dead inside a prison system, especially when you're in the yard. This is why, when you see those fights happen in the UFC MMA, when somebody gets tired, they get rocked. They clinch up. They try to tie up the opponent. They try to get some space. That's the equivalent to being able to say, I'm not affiliated with no gangs. Because when you go to the yard, like in the UFC, you have to protect yourself at all costs, especially if you're going up against somebody that's bigger than you, stronger than you, faster than you, quicker than you. You gotta do whatever you can to get a hold of them. Try to get some space. In the fight game, you call it tying up, but in prison, you're trying to say, listen man, I'm not affiliated with no gangs. I don't want any problems. And when you can't say that, that's when you get jumped. And that's why I think Tory Lanez got jumped, because he said he was unaffiliated with any gangs. He was at level 2. Level 2 is the equivalent to the UFC. It's the equivalent to going up against somebody who's bigger, stronger, faster, more powerful than you. And when you get tired, you get hit with a haymaker, you fall out, you get some dudes jumping on top of you. That's exactly what happened to Tory Lanez last night. I also want to point something else out. Another reason why he may have been jumped. Not saying this is the reason. But a lot of times when you go to jail, when you go to prison, if you have celebrity status, you get jumped just to prove that somebody can jump. Tory Lanez, just like when Mike Tyson went to jail and he was jumped. Even though Mike Tyson was a badass, even though Mike Tyson was the baddest man on the planet, when he went to jail, he got jumped because people wanted to make a name for themselves. People wanted to say they jumped. Mike Tyson, that's the same situation. Tory Lanez is in. He's a celebrity. It doesn't matter that he may be affiliated with gangs or not. Some people still look at him like he's a rat. If you jump him, you can make a name for yourself in prison. And that's another reason why I believe Tory Lanez may have been jumped last night. So shout out to Tory Lanez. We wish him a speedy recovery. Hopefully he's going to pull through. It doesn't sound like it's life-threatening. He was able to be transported to the hospital, so hopefully he's going to be okay. We're sending our love and support to Tory Lanez right now. Hopefully he can pull through. Another person that got jumped in prison, remember Chris Brown? He got jumped in jail. He had to go to solitary confinement because he was jumped in jail. These things happen. Like I said, it happens in the fight game when people get tired. They clinch up. You see guys holding each other sometimes in the fight game? That's the equivalent to what's happening here. People are trying to protect themselves. There's a lot of scary dudes in jail. There's a lot of dudes in jail who are waiting for their opportunity to shine. And when you present yourself as a celebrity, as a public figure, as somebody who's smaller than them, you become a target. And that's why I think Tory Lanez got jumped. Again, I don't know all the specifics of what happened. All I do know is that he was stabbed multiple times, and he is at the hospital right now recovering. So shout out to Tory Lanez. I hope everything goes well for you. I hope you recover quickly, and I hope you come out of this situation better than ever. But we send our love and support to Tory right now. And that is all the latest news. We just got off the phone with Whack 100. He told me he is heading up to LA to visit Tory right now, so hopefully we'll get some updates soon. But I'll continue to keep you guys posted. If you made it this far in the video, comment "I love hip hop" below to stay up to date with all the latest news. Join our channel. It is the only way to access extra episodes of This Is 50, plus behind the scenes access to all of our shows. Also, you can check us out on our website, wherever you stream music. Support the channel. Go to our store and cop some merch and follow us across all social media. But that's all I got for you today. This has been This Is 50. Be sure to check out the podcast, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's me.